All right. Hi everybody. Welcome to our 2022 Tesla Model S Plaid Global Launch Project Kickoff presentation. All right, next slide, please. So today we'll be covering several bullet points, and here is the agenda. And first, we'll be talking about some introductions to the product we're talking about and the project blueprint. We'll walk you through the details and the features and what is this product is capable of. Then we will be talking about project structure. We'll also be covering project vision and overview, and we'll also talk about project management process. And there will be a Q&A session at the very end of this presentation. So yes, today we're here to talk about our brand new car, Tesla Model S Plaid, which is arguably one of the fastest cars on Earth at this moment. Is also our first project venturing into the performance car market. Next slide, please. So here's some features that this car has. It has a one digital display. It's a 15-inch center touchscreen, and there will be 5 adults as passenger seating, and the battery is 50 to 75 kilowatt per hour lithium ion. And cargo will have 15 cubicle feet, which has front and rear trunk. Next slide, please. And the range for this car is 396 miles. The 0 to 60 speed is 1.99 seconds, which is arguably like faster than a lot of supercars. And the peak power this car is capable of is 1020 horsepower. It's a really, really fast car. And the top speed is 200 miles per hour.
Well, thanks, Angie, for the introduction of the Tesla Plaid S. Here, I'm going to talk about a little bit of the project structure, as he was saying, as part of the agenda. We're going to talk about how the team is built, how it is structured, and how we're going to work on to develop this project. As you can see, we're going to talk about the different committees and responsibility that each player or stakeholder will take during the development of this project, as well as the business leadership team that will be in charge of leading and moving this project to a successful marketing campaign platform for the product. Here's a little overview of the project structure. It's kind of like to develop this marketing campaign or this launch is kind of like divided into 2 different groups. Obviously, we have a PMO lead that will be Taylor Judge, and this kind of branch out in 3 different departments: the public relation department, the market department, and the local branch, which is really important to work with the local branches to promote this United States product or worldwide product that it is. So in the local branch, we have Frank Kennedy and Martin Hagen, who will work along with local sales representatives to promote this product and try to sell this product as much as it can and to build a good word of mouth about our product. In the marketing, we have Cheryl Hinman, who will be giving the marketing campaign lead, John Legnick, and the data analytics to analyze the consumer behavior analytical lead for each different continent and kind of make decision based on the research that we find to structure our campaigns. And in the public relation, we have Cheryl Hillman as well, and she will work with local media influencers to promote this product and build a good reputation for the product as well. This project will have a list of, as you said, the project structure where there will be different key stakeholders. We have the stakeholder will be representative members who have a really knowledge level of the business. Customer relation, that will be Frank Kennedy and Martin Hagen. Executive, that it will be Dave Odell, Jim Holmes, and Keith Urban, Cheryl Hillman, Scott Hughes. These executives, they are from different type of department. We have HR, finance, logistics, marketing director, and legal affairs. They will be the experts on the matter to kind of how to launch these products. And we have also investors and media working alongside with us to promote this product as well. So that's executive steering committee roles and responsibility. So this is kind of like a picture of how it will work. Well, we have Elon Musk, our CEO and founder, as a final decision maker of all these decisions that we're going to launch. We have Eddie Mahoney as the security sponsor, who between those two we have the decision making and communicate and represent the business globally. As I was saying before, we have a group of different departments that is human resources, corporate finance, logistics, marketing, legal, retail representation, and representative of each continent that will help along to develop and support the Model S Play launch marketing strategy, ensure the alignment with Tesla's global marketing strategy and positioning, provide oversight to support executive decision making, program delivery, and program risk assessment and mitigation, set the standard for decision making, and approve significant program decisions and escalated issues. Irene?
Okay, right. For our project objectives and goals, our objectives will be to introduce the brand's new highest performance model from the lineup to the EU and then the Asian Pacific market. And then we're going to create marketing campaign for the Model S Plaid in the targeted markets, both in the EU and the Asian Pacific. Our project goals will be to help Tesla brand venture into the performance car market, showcasing what Tesla's technology is really capable of doing. Then we will also increase exposure of the brand in the performance car market.
Now, when it comes to the success of any project, so as you had learned here in our this slide, which states clearly about the project management process. So the first step is the initiation phase. When it comes to the initiation phase, so here the goals need to be defined very much carefully, whether it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal. Now, when it comes to the short-term goals, so short-term goals are generally the goals which have been defined for a period of less than 3 years. Now, it can start from few months to less than 3 years. But as soon as the goal is of more than 3 years, it lies into the periphery of a long-term goal. So we should be very much careful. Now, the second thing which comes into picture is the project charter. So it actually describes the written authority, like who is going to take what kinds of goals and objectives and what kind of resource requirements are there. So there must be a shared understanding among the organization. So in our this project in Tesla, we are taking care of this at a very a great rate, because that's the reason we are launching our product first in the performance market. And when it comes to the performance, we are our main goal is that this product should showcase, or let's say this product should be the number one in all the markets of the world. That's the reason we had focused on the range. We had focused on like how many miles the car gains speed in how many seconds, and like what is the battery kilowatt that we are using, and what kind of displays that the car has been using. So we really want our product to be the number one in the whole world. Now the third thing which comes is the execution. So execution really depends a lot, and in execution also the budget is the most important point. Now with respect to project monitoring and controlling, it is actually when it comes to the effort and cost, so these are directly related. So in every industry or for the success of any product or service, the effort should be directly related to the cost. So that's how it goes. And now when it comes to closing, so the delivery should be on time. This concept lies in every company, whether it's a product company or a service company. So with respect to our case, we want the deliveries to be made to the customer always on time. So this how this process works. And in conclusion, I would just like to say that every great product is being developed with the help of a great vision, and for making that great vision, a great blueprint is needed. So that's how we are going ahead with this product. And now I'm welcoming any the questions and questions from any of you guys. Thank you.